You know, it's a puzzling thing for me, this whole fight that's going on between solar and power, and it strikes me as a bit of a spot where corruption and it might be too strong of a word, but it strikes me as a place where we could let special interests control what the government's doing to the detriment of the people, so to speak. It does not make sense to me that solar power, nuclear power, water generating, wind generating, all of the various forms of generating energy cannot peacefully coexist. I mean, I can tell you, by the time I left GoDaddy, we were controlling about a third of the traffic on the internet in the whole world, a third of the traffic. We spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars building up that infrastructure. There's no possible way we would let any of you guys jump onto our infrastructure and not pay for it. So the notion that we would jump onto the energy grid without paying for it is odd to me too. But I do think that if you're going to be the grid owner, you ought to be willing to peacefully coexist with people who are doing a different form of energy production. I don't know if I'm answering your question or not, but the one thing that, and this doesn't come up so much in the campaign trail per se, because it's a slightly more complex issue, but I think we have an opportunity in this state for the first time in a long time to do energy policy, really thoughtfully do energy policy so that Arizona becomes a producer of energy and an exporter, both to the west in the market in California and to the south. There is an enormous market for energy in Mexico that we should be exporting and selling to. So that's probably a roundabout way of answering your question. Is there a follow-up particularly on the saving standards that you want me to address?
Well, you can ask one in the free form.
Okay, all right, perfect.